Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lay. Today we are going to play in some makeup. So I know you guys are probably looking at me like, girl, what is going on? And yes, I have on contact lenses, and the video for that is going to be linked right here. So make sure you check that out if you want more information on them. I do have a 20% coupon code for these contacts, and it'll be listed down below. So make sure that you check that out. So here we go. I do a lot of color on my channel, but I also wanted to make sure that I threw in some neutral glam in there, and this is as neutral glam as you're gonna get with me. I mean, it's glamorous. Ooh. And oh, I mean, it's glamorous. We're going out, we're going to brunch, we're going wherever the hell you want to go. And yes, we are completely serving face. Like, I absolutely love this look. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. For today's look, I primarily use the Juvia's Place chocolate palette. I actually had this in one of my is it an Ulta haul? I think it was my Christmas haul, because this was definitely a Christmas gift. And I mean, look at those colors. I love these Juvia's Place mini palettes, so I highly suggest picking them up. There is a color mini palette for any color that you want. I wish they would come out with the blue one. They had the blue disco one, but I couldn't grab it in time, so this is what I have for now. So I use primarily this palette, and for my shimmer shade, I went in with my 90 Neutral Territory by Morphe, and I went in with this color, which I think is called, I'm gonna say this one is Straight Up. So this is Straight Up, and it's a really pretty bronzy gold, perfect for, you know, a glamorous look. Please make sure to subscribe to my channel, and without further ado, let's go ahead and get to this look. Alright, so we're going there. Brows today, I'm using the Makeup Revolution Soap Brows. I have been loving this, and it's really hard to say that because you guys know I was really in love with my NYX brow glue, but this brow soap is just amazing. So I wanted to give, you know, the soap brows a chance. I do need more hair for soap brows, but we're gonna make it work today. So this is the look that I'm going for. I'm using the Chocolates by Juvia's Place. It is one of their mini palettes. You guys know I'm a mini palette fanatic. So I'm starting off by prepping my eyes. I'm using the P. Louise base in Rumor 03, which is a tad bit lighter than my regular concealer shade. I did cut my crease using the LA Girl concealer. The shade name will be down in the description box. The first shade I'm going to go in with, this is really deep, basically 100% like chocolate shade. So when I look at this color, I definitely think of like a cocoa bean. So I'm pretty much just outlining my eye shape, and I'm going a little bit above where my crease is, just so that you can still see the crease when I'm done. And I'm using a smudger brush to do it because I do want to smudge out the edges. Once I have the edges smudged, I'm going in with this lighter shade, this lighter brown, out of the palette. And then once I have that patted into the areas, I'm going to dust off my brush and then soften up those edges. You're pretty much patting and softening, and that's how you're going to get that really pretty in your face eyeshadow. And now I'm going in with this like almost my skin tone shade. It's like a peachy orangey yellow, and it's like, you know, all of these are in the mini palettes, and I'm using that to soften up the edges even more, and I really feel like it gave me the depth that I want. If you are missing any of the shades, just make sure to go back and forth in the same motion. Like right here, I'm retracing out the edges because I do know that I am going to cut the crease, and I don't want to lose that chocolate brown. So I'm smudging out the edges even more, and again, going through that same motion so that I can have a nice blended look. Then I'm taking some micellar water and a Q-tip, and I am cutting my crease. You can use micellar water, you can use, some people use Vaseline. I like to use micellar water, anything that will break up the makeup so that you can have a nice cut crease. Then I'm adding that same P. Louise base in Rumor 3, and I'm going in with this really pretty light gold, and that's going to serve as my lid shade. It kind of comes off of like an orangey gold. It is a little deeper than, you know, usual. I did dip into my 9T just because the Chocolates palette didn't have the light gold that I wanted, but I feel like this gold kind of worked for the look that I was going for. I'm just busting out these neutral looks, so y'all better not say nothing when y'all get hit with all the colors. I want to do some neon looks after this. So I'm connecting my cut crease with the outer part. Now I could have just left it like this now that I look at it, but I did end up smoking out the outer corners. So I am going to be taking my brush and using that same shade that I have on the outer corner and blending it into my my shimmer shade. So I mean, it is what it is. This is just how it came out. It's really cute though. So I'm blending that together using this silicone pad, which I told you guys before. I just thought was so unique. It does a great job of patting in shimmer shades. I didn't want to do a wing liner, so I just tight lined my upper lash line, and then I'm using this e.l.f. lengthening mascara. More BYL Cosmetics. This is from the Botanical Escape line, and these are in the style Blossom. Out of the Botanical Escape line, I loved it. Now, my face products will definitely have their own separate video as far as like my foundation goes, but this is just like a brief run through. So for concealer, I'm going in with my Juvia's Place concealer. To do my bronzer, I'm using the Juvia's Place bronzer. The foundation, it's actually not a bronzer, it's a foundation, and the name of it I can't pronounce, so it's down in the description. I also use that to contour my nose. And then for blush, I'm going in with this Milani lipstick, and I'm going to blend everything out using my Juno & Co. Beauty Sponge. This is the pink one, so we're just going to, you know, pat everything in and get it nice and ready for whatever application I'm doing next. So instead of using the sponge for my bronzer and blush, I am actually using these e.l.f. brushes that I got from Target. I love these e.l.f. brushes. They are absolutely amazing, and they really did help blend everything out. This powder is from Makeup Revolution. I didn't think I was going to like it, but I do think that this is an amazing powder. It just really sets everything so nicely. It's like the perfect shade of yellow. Like, I have like a little mini video of it, I think, on my Instagram. If I don't, I'm going to definitely make one because I love this powder. It just sets everything so nicely. And then I went ahead and did my nose contour, used, you know, my powder. I've been loving baking, and I know a lot of makeup artists are against baking, but I really did love baking. For bronzer, I'm going in with Megastar. This is just such a beautiful bronzer. And I went ahead and, you know, blended that in using this angled brush. I really didn't need to because of the foundation stick, but I mean, if we're not extra, then who are we? So now I'm pressing in the powder, and this is why I think I definitely needed to be wearing my primer, because I feel like there was like a patch that came out of nowhere, and at first I thought it was me, but now looking back at the footage, I definitely think it's because I didn't have primer there. Sorry, the kiddos came and interrupted me, but anyways, I was able to fix it. It was a little difficult because I kept trying to put powder to fix it, but I do realize that I did not put any primer in the area, so I'm not blaming the powder at all. I'm not blaming the foundation at all. It was literally a mishap on my part for not priming properly. priming properly. Say that 3 times fast. So I'm tight lighting my lower lash line with a dark brown eyeliner. I can't remember the name of this eyeliner, but it's just like a chocolate brown eyeliner. And then I'm taking the same chocolate brown that I have in my crease, and I'm not tight lighting, but I'm blowing out my lower lash line. Then I'm going to coat my lower lashes with mascara. This is the e.l.f. Long and Voluminous Mascara. I've actually really been liking this. Between e.l.f. and Essence, these mascaras are way better than any of the high-end. I actually have some Better Than Sex mascaras, and I prefer this over that. So we're just blending out the edges a little bit using that skin tone shade I showed you all. So now for blush, I'm going in with e.l.f.'s Always Cheeky. I love this new formulation for the blush that e.l.f. put out. I don't know, I just think it's the perfect amount of pigment, and when I say like moisture, it's just like it's not a chalky blush, so if that makes sense. For highlighter, I'm going in with the Royalty by Juvia's Place. This is the Royalty one. So this is the more like champagne gold. They do have a deeper one for deeper skin tones. But yeah, like this one works for my skin tone. And you guys know I love highlight. Like it's just never going to go out of style for me. It'll never be left anywhere. So I'm just positioning my brows because I did try to do the soap brow thing, and then I'm setting my face using the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. For lips, I'm going in with Toastie by Morphe. This is actually one of my favorite browns. It kind of puts me in the mindset of Cork by MAC, but way cheaper. Then for lipstick, I'm using the Patrick Star lipstick. This, I cannot remember the name of this. Of course, it would be down in the description. But it was the collaboration that he did with MAC. I'm not sure if it's still available. I do think it was limited edition, but I do love this nude for women of color. Once it dries down, it's a really nice, nude shade, as you can see. Thank you guys so much for watching. Really hope you enjoyed my video. Please like, share, subscribe to my channel. I do have a giveaway coming up, so you don't want to miss out on that. And until next time, beauties, stay blessed.